I am currently doing a project. I'm making myself a fish pond. This is going to be a garden feature, and when you're sitting up there you'll be able to see a nice view of the pond. This is what the pond currently looks like at the moment. Still got a few diggings to go. This is going to take me about 2 weeks to dig up, because I'm going to go a lot deeper than that. It's going to curve around to there and then come around, so still a while to go. And then I'll trim back some of those bushy trees and maybe plant some banana trees over there. But yeah, it's a very hot day. I'm sweating a lot, so it's just digging in the morning and then have a break in the afternoon. This is the start of day 3. This is what the pond looks like at the moment. We had a bit of rain yesterday, so it's going to be a little bit muddy today. The end of day 3 digging. It's really warm, eh? It's like I'm sweating all the time, so I need to take a few breaks in between. But this is what the pond is up to. I think I'll go a little bit more over that way around to there, just to make it bigger, and then I'll start digging deeper. I'll leave that part so that I can plant some lotus or some kind of vegetation, and then I'll start digging deeper and deeper into there, and still need to go a little bit over there. Well, it's looking good at the moment. Hard work. I don't know how many wheelbarrow loads I've just done, but it is quite a lot. And I'm just putting soil around the land area because some of them are just a little bit too low. Like that there's too low. We've just ordered the plastic online to line the pond out so that the water stays in the pond. That will be here in about 3 more days. So from now on I've got 3 more days of digging so that we can get this a little bit deeper and deeper, and that will provide a bit of safety for the fish so that the cats don't come over or the dogs don't come over and fish it out. So the deeper they are, the safer they are, and the more space too. I don't know how many litres of water this is, but it's quite a lot. I have got some old tarp lying around and maybe an old swimming pool. We're going to lay that down so that just in case of any sharp stones, you know, that's poking around, it's not going to poke a hole through my my plastic pool liner, pond liner. So I just ordered this yesterday and it's already arrived today. It is quite thick, which is good. Not too sure how much I need, but I do have some waterproof tape to tape it all up if I need extra bits. I'm pretty sure I'll be short somewhere, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll start putting this down just to give that a little bit of protection, and then I'll put that down. This is the size of the pond. I mean, the fish is, you know, about that tall, swimming around there. It's just hard to tell whether it's deep enough or not, but we'll see once the water goes in. I'm going to start putting these old tarpaulin down just to protect any sharp stones that's going to pierce through that. So this is what it looks like now. It's a little bit all over the place, but who cares? It's going to be filled up with water anyway. And yeah, maybe we'll get some sand or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We've ordered the wrong size tape. Supposed to, yeah, I'm just a little bit short over there and a little bit short over there. But in the meantime, I can start filling this up with a little bit of water. Not too much, otherwise I'll probably drain out the village water in no time. So tomorrow we're going to go get some rocks and go around the edges, and then yeah, and hopefully that just cleans up everything. And just need to finish off that little corner there. Alright, as this starts to fill up, I'll just start pulling it forward and back just to make it nice and tight. But at the moment, it's looking okay. We've got some oxygen plant to go into the pond. So. Okay, with our supplies that we brought, we've also brought fish. Now these fish, if I can catch one, are the same fish that you catch at the lake or at any pay pond. So these fish are all edible fish, and they taste very good, to be quite honest.
It's like a snapper.
Yep, tastes probably better than a snapper because it's quite sweet. The meat's quite sweet.
A little bit fat on them.
So we brought 20 to start off with. Now the last time we brought small fish and released it to a pond, the snakehead fish ate them all. That's that's what happened. But over here we've got no snakehead fish, and we're just going to release it. Yeah. There they go. I've just put some plants down, some gravel, so the water's very muggy at the moment. Later on I'll get a net and start scooping up the excess, like the leaves and the dirt and the branches. And then what I'm planning to do is get a water pump to keep it clean and clear in some ways. That is as far as I can fill up with water, because I'm still waiting for the tape to seal off this area here. Otherwise water's just going to go through. but that should be deep enough for the fish. You can see them just swimming around there. So they've got some deep part there. If it gets too hot, they'll just swim a little bit deeper and it should be cool down there. But ideally I do want it to fill up right up to here so that the water doesn't get too warm, otherwise it'll kill the fish. I try saving a bit of money by just finding bricks or stones or whatever concrete things lying around and just go around the edges, because most of the cost will be, you know, just material costs. So far I've spent about 1,800 baht on this project. So let's just say less than $100. So that's not too bad for a pond this size. I know that some ponds are quite expensive to build and make. But like I said, I've still got the pump to come and a little bit more stones and rocks and stuff like that. Having a fish pond is going to be one learning experience. I'm more new to it, just like everything else. So I have patched up that area, so I'm starting to get more and more water in. And I have to, because this water is hot, and what's happening is that it's boiling up the fish. So all the fish that I brought are all dead now. It took me some time to figure out what happened, and it just seems like that the water's just too warm. Now the problem is there's no shade. I did try to grow some trees around, but it's not big enough. And yeah, there's just no shade at the moment. So before I get the next load of fish in, thankfully it's just only $2.50 for that bunch of fish, but not too happy with it, with dead fish everywhere. That's don't like cruelty to animals. You know, cruelty to animals is not my thing. So yeah, I'll have to have another go really. Maybe I'll just buy less fish before I buy more. Maybe another 10 or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, that wasn't a very good start. Yesterday I filled up the pond with water just to check whether if it leaks or not during this joint here. It seemed like that is, yeah, it does leak a little bit, but hopefully in time it'll just become like a natural pond and it'll just fix itself. I don't know, I'm not quite too sure. But anyway, moving forward, I'm going to buy some more plants, get a pump, and find a way to have a shade around this so that the sun don't hit it. Normally in the morning it's not too bad. You've got the trees that, you know, covers everything from the sun that's coming there. But during the day the sun's right over the pond and just boiling it up.